Jersey Exotic Bullies, owner of Soji. Make sure y'all go check out the Bully Spitting Podcast. It's Stevie Dre TV on YouTube, Stevie Dre on Instagram. It's coming to you every week, live and fire.
It's a gimmick. 4 to 5K, no papers, man. It's Emmy, not on me.
All right, we on the Bully Spitting Podcast, man. We got Mike Diego, the Wave Makers Only. We got Dequann Jackson, Bully Avenue.
You know it.
We got Mike Gallegos, Untamed Exotics in the building.
Untamed.
Can't forget about Tony, 817 Bully Unit.
Yes, sir.
Dominique with Low Key Kennels. Let's get it going. Let's talk.
Absolutely.
Now, let's introduce ourselves left to right.
Yeah,
for
man.
those who've been hiding under a rock and may not know who you are.
Yeah, we're gonna start with you. We're gonna start with you, Mike. You feel me?
Oh, y'all know me, man. Mike Diego.
Nah, we ain't. No, listen. Hold on. We gonna do this again. Look.
Here we go.
Look.
Talk to me.
Mike.
Yeah.
Just like we do, like when you pulled up to my house. When you was in my backyard, you was like, T.
Big pressure.
Yeah, we need that.
Big pressure.
Yeah, we ain't gonna start off.
You know who you sound like? You know who you sound like?
Who?
You sound all right. Now you gonna put me in my elevator.
Okay.
You sound like Dequann. This Dequann. This Dequann to me.
Right.
Dequann like, hey, can you come MC my show? I'm like, yeah, I can MC your show. I'm MCing the show. I'm like, can we get number 3 to the ring, please? Can we get number 3 to the ring? I'm gonna need you to get number 3 to the ring. Bulldogs on deck.
I remember.
Dequann goes, hey, bro. Can you just be yourself?
Mike, hey, go back to Jersey for me.
Yeah, man.
I can do that.
Yeah.
I said, Mike, be you, bro.
I said,
want Mike.
I could go? He said, go.
Oh,
Bro, he had a suit on. You had to see him. He was extravagant, bro. He was amazing.
man.
He unbuttoned that suit.
Oh, shoot.
Got the toe.
Hey,
Take it off.
bro, I had Pacino on my
Yeah.
shoes.
Yeah.
Fly.
You
hear me?
Yeah, you stepping.
You
okay.
hear me?
All right, man.
Yeah,
so
nah,
so we
I
gonna
could go.
so we
All
gonna
right,
try
run
this.
it back,
All
yo.
right. So man, I want to introduce to y'all, man, one of the best to do it. You feel me? Mike Diego.
I don't know why I don't hear nobody clapping.
Hey,
You
clap
hear
it up,
me?
clap it up,
Clap it up, man. Mike Diego's in the building, man. Mike Diego's, man.
Building, you hear me? You know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
sir.
Like drink
We
champs and
live,
no
baby,
reaction.
we
You know
live.
what I'm
I love it. That's where we are right now.
Word is fine. Yo, check it out, man. Mike Diego, I say it like this, man. Jersey bred, California fed. You hear me? You know what I'm saying? Best of both worlds, coast to coast, man.
Talk
I'm
to him,
glad to
man.
be out here, man. Y'all know me. I do anything and everything when it comes to bully community, whether it's positivity, inspiration, whatever it may be, man. I give you the shirt off my back, man, if you need it. You hear me?
facts.
So
Yes, sir.
I'm out here, man. First things first, dogs, man. You know, structure over color, healthy dogs. I stand by that. On top of that, man, trying to infuse the community with positive things, whether it's the book. Y'all know what it is, man. Get your copy of the book,
Yes, sir.
the Dog Breeders book. This right here, man, is for people that's really trying to level up and save money. You know what I'm saying? When you go to the vet, it tells you all the questions to ask, save money, whether you go into the store, whatever the case may be. You got a stud you want to promote. I've been there. I've done
I need
that.
one of those.
I've been there. $40 to get you right, my brother.
I need one of those.
You get on Amazon,
Yes,
you
sir.
lock in, and it's on Amazon Prime. We
I
doing
want
numbers.
that one. I give
We
you
do-
50 for that one.
Say
but-
no more. You
Yes,
got
sir.
you on there right there. I'm gonna expect that 50
Yes, sir.
too.
Yes,
and I'm
sir.
gonna sign it for you. You hear
Yes,
me?
sir. That's what's going on.
Also tap in, man. You know I got my magazine too, man. It's the first edition, man. I can't wait to get you guys featured in here too, man. But you know this is gonna come out once a year. We got voting, we got top dogs, top studs, top cans, inspirational stories, all
Yeah.
that, man. You know what I'm saying? Tap in. That's on Amazon as well, man. But I'm just glad to be out here with y'all, man. You know what I'm talking about? Glad to be out here with y'all, man. I was out here and
Hey, I'm gonna tell you, homie. I
Yeah.
treated homie like he was the home team. You hear me? He came.
What's up, man?
Homie pulled up.
Hey,
He
what?
say, "Hey T, what's up?" I say, "Man, look, I didn't know what you was expecting, but look, we gonna see the world today." And see, man, the first job we stopped by, man, was Dominique. Pulled up
Yeah.
on Dominique, low key killers.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
man.
saying?
Shout out to my boy.
We
Yeah, man.
turned back around. We went to
Hold on. We're not just going past Dominique Yard like that, though.
no, we're not. No,
'cause let me tell you something.
hey, because for me, I see him all the time.
You
So
see
yeah,
him all the-
all right,
Nah,
yeah,
man,
yeah.
This was like I should have paid admission to go see his yard. You
Nah,
hear me? Because
big
he had
fact,
some
man.
things in there.
Yeah, he
Nah,
had some
man,
pressure,
appreciate
man.
it. I felt like I should have
Appreciate
paid
it,
the
man.
fee to go
Hey,
see
you know,
the yard.
like my
AC
thing,
blow cold.
yeah, you know, like I feel like
that's
when
real.
you always in the jungle, you come see the jungle all the time. It's normal, you know what I'm
absolutely.
saying? When
I
you in
feel
that
you.
when you in the element,
Oh, yeah.
You know,
feel you.
but yeah, man, he definitely got some
He had
pressure,
some
man.
hands on big pressure.
Yeah, man. So
That's my boy Dre Day,
The
man.
future is here.
it's here.
It's here.
Yeah,
Boy
man.
Dre Day, man.
Dre Day.
Yeah.
Know what it is,
So
man.
I know we had a lot of plans to come see a lot of yards, man, and you know, I even got Brody a home cooked meal.
Man,
Got a-
talk
got a-
about
got a-
up the Garrett house.
What?
man,
Yeah,
he
Gary
got
House.
busy.
What we talking about? We ate salmon, chicken, what?
Burger.
Burgers.
Hey.
Like we had a good old time. You
I
hear
came
me? Like
to the- I came
we
to the
played
wrong time.
basketball. We
I was supposed to be here early. I
Hey,
should've
look,
came early.
this is came early.
I didn't get none of that.
Hey, he didn't get none of that there, man. Hey, my mom, his wife got the cookbook. I want to see it right. Yeah, she got the cookbook over there from Gary's wife,
Hey,
man.
Garrett White, man,
Yeah, it's-
cooking everything.
Well, it's vibe,
Snatch
man.
that up,
It's
banana
vibe.
pudding, everything in
so,
there.
Yeah, I need that.
Yeah, so we gonna go on. We ain't
what's
gonna
up.
give up
All right,
everything.
yeah.
Let's let her, you know.
Let's
Hey,
get
shout
I'll
out.
pass it.
Got Dequann. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Hold on, let me.
Bully Avenue.
Clap it up, clap it up, clap it up. Eric, clap
Mr.
up.
Dequann Jackson, man. You know what it is,
Yeah,
man.
y'all clap it up.
That's
Hey,
big
what's
stuff.
going on, man?
Yeah.
It's your boy Dequann Jackson, Bully Avenue, man. We out here from the D to the D, Detroit to Dallas.
Yeah.
I want to just thank my guys for having me on here, man. Shout out to my partners, Dada
Yes,
Mills. He
sir.
couldn't be here with me. Dame, Vino Smith, the whole nine, man. Big Screen Exotics, man. It's just a pleasure to be here. I love to see what y'all done. A lot of people have been talking about doing this podcast. You've been hearing that for everybody, like for the last 2-3 years.
Yes, sir.
Y'all actually sat down, orchestrated it, and executed it right. So now I'm proud of y'all for doing that
Yeah.
for us,
sure.
like for the whole community.
Nah, real talk, man. Now we just
I'm
want
loving it.
now we want
Means
y'all to
a
start
lot.
sending cash apps and transactions. You know, we love y'all, but we got bills too. Nah.
Oh, hey, man. Hey,
Nah,
make
but-
sure, I'm for real. Make sure you circulate the money within the community for real. Everybody brag about money and we buying jewelry,
For
buying
sure.
cars and all this other stuff, bro. Spend the money where it is going to benefit you later, because the more we spend with each other, the more it's going to come back to you full circle. Keep the money
That's
flowing.
facts.
Yeah,
Real talk.
You know what
Yes,
I
sir.
say? I say every time I MC the shows, I say, look, man, buy bully. Buy bully, buy bully, buy bully.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You never know who you talking to until you understand who you talking to in the bully
For sure.
community. And it's so much
Man.
more that we offer. You know what I'm
Just the
saying?
bully.
Whether it's a shirt, it's a hat, it's a keychain, it's a this or that, whatever, a
Facts.
book, magazine, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Buy bully. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta buy a dog from somebody all the time to show that you support them. You hear me?
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta go spend the 4, 5, 6, 20 bands or whatever. You know what I mean? You could go and buy, you know what I'm saying, the t-shirt. Like
Now, if you want to spend 20 bands, I got you. So come
yeah,
spend
yeah,
it with
straight
me.
up.
Yeah, absolutely. You got him. And,
Just saying.
And just make sure you send me 10%.
I
Something
got
light,
you.
You know,
I
something
got
light.
you. Keep the lights on, man. Keep the lights on.
Something light.
Real talk, man. Real talk, man. But yeah, man. I feel like that was so modest of Dequann Jackson, man. You know, like,
really came,
like,
man.
you know what I'm saying?
humble.
Yeah,
Like,
hey,
'cause-
listen, I'm gonna listen right now,
Like-
Tony.
like-
Tony,
so-
Tony,
so I
Tony.
just-
Watch your words, because if I take my shirt off and I turn
Hey,
into a real
hey,
Bully
I'm-
Avenue, it's gonna be
hey, no time out though. That's what. Hey, look, time out. Listen though. Hey, that's no, nah. This is the Bully Spitting Podcast live with Dequann Jackson featuring Bully Avenue. You hear me?
Hey,
So when we come here, man, I'm with it.
shit,
You hear me?
man.
Like so
Talk
we don't
My
see
mic
this
ain't loud enough.
this show.
That's why I love this.
This show
I
here,
love this show.
you know, we
I'm
not,
coming back
hey,
every
we
week.
not the generic.
I'm coming back every week, man. Hey,
This
my
is not
Delta
the
mile
generic
might be through the
show.
roof.
You feel me? This is not the
Sky
generic
miles.
show.
Yeah.
So we want the business, man. So we love you, Quan, man.
Nah, man, I
I've been
appreciate it. I
I've been
love y'all
following
too, man,
homie for a
for
while,
real.
and he been doing this thing,
Yeah.
man. You know what I'm saying? So let's move on to my boy.
Yo.
Yeah. Let's do
Untamed
it.
Exotics.
Oh, man.
What's up, Big Mike? Talk that shit, man. Don't do that. Talk that shit, man.
No humble shit
Talk
today.
that shit.
Say no humbleness
I
today,
really,
man.
really, truly, it's like I said, it's an honor to be up here, man, with these whole bunch of big breeders up here, man. Whole bunch of people who making a lot of noise.
Talk that
and,
shit.
And not even just a lot of noise, just give people opportunities in this dog game. You know what I mean? And they show so much love, and they get critic, and they get talked down. They get so many slugs shot at them.
Yes,
but guess
sir.
what, man? That's at the end of the day, it's all love, man. These people here do the same thing as we do. All they want is some fire-ass bulls, man.
That's it, man.
That's it, fire-ass bulls. And on some real shit, and you know if you ain't got it, all you got to do is pick Pick the pressure up, man.
Pick the pressure. Hey, I know I did. I
Pick the pressure up. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with you know what I mean? Thinking like, man, I got to go to the next level. Go to that next level, man.
Hey, man,
that's all you can do.
Something powerful to me, bro.
That's all you can do, G.
The slugs, man, and Mike throwing that out there, bro. Letting them know, like, everybody want to be big, notarized. Everybody want to be popular, but they don't understand the slugs that come with it, or the shit that happen behind the scenes.
I mean,
big pressure.
You know what I
for
mean?
instance, today, I mean, just for me judging the show today. My first time ever judging the show today. My first time ever.
Listen.
And I at the back when I was leaving, I mean, I heard a whole bunch of people saying, "Oh, he don't know what he's doing." Oh, man. I mean, what I know, man, I know a nice dog.
Listen, man, I didn't even see. I ain't gonna lie. At that time when you actually made the pick, I was doing something, right? So after the same thing, a guy came to me and said, "Quiet, when your next show, man? Because the guy, when the next time you judging, because the guy don't know how to judge." I said, "How he don't know how to judge?" He's like, "Well, he skipped over my dog." I said, "So you telling me the judge don't know how to judge the dog that he likes? Like, that don't make no sense. Like, that's what he's looking for. Like, that's what it is. Being real. That's what to him. That's what it is
For sure.
But then after talking to homie, it was a lot more like people think it's the judge, and it's not always the judge's fault. You know what I'm saying? It was a lot of more pieces that the reason why the show went the way it went. You know what I'm saying? And those was the part. So that a lot of that, the stuff that he kept, you know, the judge that he's not doing a great job, whatever the case may be.
That's just because they dog ain't get picked. Let's just be clear.
And that too.
And like I said, at the end of the day,
you gotta get out your feelings,
You
man.
better than Judge Mathis if you pick
at the end of the day,
I told him 3 episodes ago, the judge is God, man. Whatever that judge
Say,
says, that's what
Yeah,
goes,
it's
man.
that's
God.
and at the end of the day, you know, I may sit back and look like, man, damn, did I do the right pick? But at the end of the day, I mean, it is what it is.
Absolutely.
Real talk.
You know what I mean?
And on to the next.
And I only learned from this.
Yeah.
That's it. That's
Look,
it. I'm far from perfect.
man.
I'm far from the perfect judge. But I know a fire dog when I see one.
Big facts.
You know
Look,
what I mean?
man,
And I know
Mike.
when a dog just sitting there with the tongue sticking out. I know it's a difference that, hey, that tongue sticking out, but his isn't. His standing still though. He's doing the same thing as this one, but this dog's tongue sticking out. You know what I mean? So you have to go with the more than one licks that the statue.
Absolutely.
The statue is this one. That's what that statue is about. You know what I mean? So, I'm like I said, man. I know I made some wrong decisions or some wrong picks. But at the end of the day, you know what I mean?
We gonna ride with it, you hear me?
Look,
we gonna ride with it, you hear me?
I'm gonna say this, Mike. Check it out, man. This is my take, man. You gonna go to shows, you gonna judge, man. You gonna get it right to the best of your ability. You feel me? Like, you gonna get it right to the best of your ability. I tell people like this: if you in the ring and you getting your dog judged, you don't like what's happening, go talk to the judge. You know what I'm saying? That side talk on the sidelines with, you know, oh, I don't like this, or he judged like that, whatever. Like, the judge is human. They right there. You could literally walk up to them and go, hey, what do I need to do better?
And talk with them. Don't talk at them.
Yeah,
talk
what do I need to do
Yeah.
better? What did you see? You know what I'm saying? What do I need to tweak? What do I need to do? Whatever. And this is my thing on the show. When you showing your dog, you're not just showing it to the judge, you showing it to the crowd.
Talk to 'em.
You know what I'm saying? So I tell people all the time, man, Quavo and Pharaoh go head up in the ring all the time. All the time, head to head. Quavo be kicking Pharaoh ass, man, every time. Quavo be getting in there shining, got his nice little everything. But I tell you, man, Quavo won the best in show. Pharaoh come out with the stuffy money. You know what I'm saying? So you got to put everything in perspective. You know what? The judge ain't pick your dog, but at the end of the day, you sold the stuffy. You got pups being sold. You know what I'm saying? Because the people that's looking at you and they looking at how you perform. So people got to be mindful of this too. When you walk out that ring and you start complaining, am I going to want to spend money with you?
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Like, your level of professionalism outside the ring, you don't know who's watching you from 4 or 5 steps over. Like, yo, how is he gonna handle this? Because how you handle that situation is how you gonna handle my money.
Yeah.
Exactly. 100%.
You gonna handle my money like that. Like, if you messy.
So y'all better cut that crybaby shit out, man.
That part right there.
I don't understand
money.
that. How people spend $20,000, $10,000, everybody bragging about that, and then complain when they don't win a $100 trophy. Like,
You know what
I
I'm saying?
don't get that.
Yeah, for sure.
Best
for sure.
dog that day wins, man.
I did
Hey, man.
have a
Man,
guy
I wouldn't
come.
bought my own trophy.
I
Another day.
did have a guy come and ask me, hey, what did I do wrong, or what did my dog didn't do wrong? And I was like, you know, at the end of the day, I just told him, you know, when I looked at him, your dog moved. I mean, it's something that I just saw, bro. His dog didn't, so why would I go against something that didn't move?
That you already know.
You know what I mean? That this dog standing still, so it would be wrong for me to pick a dog that didn't move that your dog moved, bro. It just wouldn't be right.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
And even getting deeper than that, even when it don't come to moving, a lot of people don't really understand or accept the flaws that their dogs do have.
Yeah.
They come in the ring with dogs that
have Easty
it's
Westy.
flawed up and they don't see it at all.
Westy,
Like,
I
bro,
seen
your
a lot
dog
of
got
that.
3 paws. What are you
I
talking about?
seen that. I seen a lot of Easty Westy, and I seen a lot of them. You know what I mean? What like hair missing and all that. You know what I mean?
You come in the ring.
You know
Understand
that thing coming there with mange almost.
Exactly. Where's the lace front at? Where's your dog lace
Oh
front?
man,
Come on, bro.
they in there doing bad, you hear me?
Hot spots and shit.
Oh man.
It's different in that show ring, bro. I mean,
Oh, big pressure.
It's different in that show ring.
Hey, man. And I tell people, you ain't got to go to the in the ring. You know what I'm saying? There's other places that you can partake in, man. You know, you go to your booth and you turn up like that.
I'm a table guy anyway. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah. You know, I get in the ring just because I like the environment. I get in the ring just for the hell of it. You know what I'm saying? I love being around it. I just like watching it.
Absolutely.
And so, but you know, I tell people, you know, I love the table. The table is, you know,
That's where it's at.
We set it up so if you was at,
Nowadays,
if you was
that's
at the
where
show today. And you was at the 817 Bully Unit, you know, booth. We had the ropes for you.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying? We made it sure where people went all up all in the camera with the dog, got his mouth dripping on the camera.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We had it right for you. Feel
And keep
me?
the hitters on the table, bro.
Man.
I'm being real, bro. Don't stop. Right? I don't even know what the topic is. Let me stop. I forgot this is being recorded nationally.
This is what we do every
Hey, this is
week.
what.
Listen,
Hey,
man.
Every
hey,
week.
this is not
Listen, I am
scripted.
tired of seeing gerbils on the table, bro. I'm tired of seeing hamsters on the table. Put real dogs on the table. When I see
Straight up.
Soji, when I see
Bulls.
Low Wop on the table, you know what I'm saying? I see
Yeah.
the Zoo on the table, Quavo, Harlem Night, you know what I'm saying? Fortune 500. I see these dogs on the table, the truth.
Yeah.
That's what I'm like, okay, that's table ready. Don't bring the food to the table if it ain't cooked all the way.
If it ain't cooked,
It's
yeah.
cool. You can sit back and watch and be
Set
like,
a
okay,
mouthful
I gotta
right
be
there.
ready.
Yeah.
But then when you bring your dog to the table, the dog ain't never been on the table before. The dog
Yeah.
ain't up to par, and then you give me excuses as to why your dog is looking terrible. I don't want to hear that. I'm
Right.
like, be ready.
Hey, you know, back in the day, my coach used to tell me, hey, excuses is like an asshole. Everybody got one. Yeah, that's what it was. Yes,
Man,
sir.
we got. Hold on. Man, guys, we got. Is that who's that over there? Is that MC?
That boy done showed up.
MC.
Hey, that's my
see
guy.
DNA
Just
Kings
over
in the
there, man.
Hey man,
Shaggy.
so but I'm gonna tell you, MC,
the
that's
bull.
my guy.
Yeah, that's my
like,
dude.
Like MC hit me up, he like, man, T, bro, we gotta get to it, bro. I'm like, and we had, he called me at like 12 o'clock in the morning, and we was chopping it up for like an hour or two. You know what I'm saying? Just on some dog shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's cool though, man. I love it though, man, because. You know, you get to see everybody's perspective.
Yeah, but you gotta appreciate people with good energy. He like, yeah, that's one of my guys that no matter if I'm
For
out
sure.
of town and I run into him, he always got good energy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I know I can count on him to put a smile on my face.
For sure.
I can count on him to get that. You know what I mean? Just that,
For
what I
sure.
need, that vibe, no matter if I'm in my element or not. So,
Yeah.
hey, keep that vibe going, man. Keep that energy going when I see you, bro.
Big pressure.
Big pressure.
Big pressure.
Hey, DNA Ken over there, man. That boy been high.
We at?
Hey, that
Yeah.
boy
Hey,
been
nah,
high,
look,
man.
hey, I'm gonna tell you.
Kid
Margin Blue.
Hey, Majin Blue in the building. His shout out to his son, Big Pressure. What's the stud credit on him, son? A 2K, 1K, 2,
1.
1K.
Yeah.
Shout out
Okay,
to
1K,
DNA
1K,
for
and you get
making
what?
that list also, man.
Yeah, 1K and you get
DNA
what?
made that list.
Oh, you get the bottle. Did you bring a bottle today?
Yes, sir.
No bottles? Okay. All right.
Hey, well, let's get straight into it, man.
What
Let's
we
get
on?
into the hot
Let's
sauce.
go. What it is?
The,
What
the,
we
the
on?
spicy, the topic of the week. The topic of the week.
What is it?
What's
You
the
know what
topic
it is.
of the week?
What is it?
Top 15, DFW.
Listen, man. I'm
Let's
not,
talk about the list.
First off, I'm from Detroit. The
Outside
DFW.
looking in.
Hey, shout out to DFW, Dallas, the four of the whole Texas. Okay.
Oh, man.
Listen,
Detroit.
bro. First off, I wasn't on the list, so should I be pissed? Because everybody was pissed.
Everybody-
I'm looking at that like, yo, I shouldn't be pissed.
Hey, I had people calling me from St. Louis.
Hey,
And
I'ma tell you,
that's how y'all feel out
I'ma
there,
tell you
DFW?
One thing we wanted to do, because it's a lot of people in the city that's producing nice dogs.
Absolutely.
But they at home. They at home being a house dad. Ain't nothing wrong being a house dad.
It's
That, bro.
dead.
It's
Ain't
too
nothing wrong
early.
with it.
The days of standing, you know,
Listen,
Or welder.
it-
days
it-
of
All
hiding
well.
behind your computer and your phone that's dead.
People don't
You
have
have to come to
to
these shows.
Ain't nothing wrong with
it. Listen, the breeder and the name go hand in hand nowadays. And that's
Yeah,
cool.
fact.
It's supposed to be that. I see a lot of times people think that if you breed the best dogs, right?
That people
but you
gonna
don't-
follow.
Yeah, that's it. That's not how that works.
Nah.
Like, there's more people with a name with terrible dogs that's gonna sell and be more popular than people that know how to breed their ass off
For
and,
sure.
and don't have no name. And that's just the nature
sure.
of it. And people who do that, they have an excuse to say, well, it's supposed to be only about the dogs. Well, if that's the case, you shouldn't have an Instagram page. I shouldn't even know you promoting your dogs. Breed your dogs in the back. I don't need to know your dog's name is Black Friday or whatever the case may be. Anybody named Black Friday?
That's a
I don't
nice
need
song.
that.
That's a nice. That's I mean, that's
But I'm just
a
saying,
nice name, though.
if you really don't, right, it is.
It is.
But if you really only
Harlem
breeding
Nights.
for
It's like a
yourself,
Harlem Nights
bro,
song right
hey
there.
man, shout out to Harlem Nights, man. Y'all gotta
It's
see
a
my
Harlem
boy. When I
Nights.
listen,
Shout
I
out
get
to
encouraged to
Harlem
fly
Nights,
him.
son,
I'm
Black
gonna bring him
Friday.
to Texas because y'all got some heat out here in Texas.
Yeah.
I can't lie.
Yeah.
Texas got some heat.
Yeah, man, we got
But
some-
I'm just
hey,
saying,
look,
like, if
Chris.
you really gonna be the person that say, hey, I'm only breeding for myself, then why market? Why promote? Just do your thing. Like, we don't need to see you. But
Yeah.
that DFW list is comprised of people that are making noise with their dogs
For
as
sure.
well. It's
For
not just
sure.
about the
Exactly.
breeding.
It's
I know,
not- it's not-
I know everybody that was on that list.
And you
I didn't
have
know,
to tell,
you know what I'm saying?
and you have to really tell people that, because, man, when I tell you, bro, it was so many people mad, and it messed me up today because of my boy Spencer Good when he popped out at
Shout
the
out to
show today.
Spencer. Yeah,
shout out to Spencer. And I
Yeah.
told him, I said, nigga, you gotta pop out. All that, hey man, you living a good life. You're living a good
Yeah,
life.
yeah.
But at the same time, bro, that's all I'm seeing. I'm seeing you on boats. I'm seeing you doing your thing. I'm not seeing no dogs.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta come
Hey,
on.
And that
Straight
irritates
up.
me too, bro.
Yeah.
You get them friend requests and you go through their pages, you don't see no dog.
Yeah.
That
Both
irritates
parties.
me. I don't know why.
I'm talking about my boy living his life.
Yeah.
Ain't doing nothing in the dogs though. He ain't doing nothing. He doing it, but
But he
he
ain't-
not showing it.
Yeah, and no
he
disrespect
not
to him.
showing
I'm
it.
just saying we don't see it too. I mean,
Exactly.
your
Yeah.
peers, all that is judged by your peers. I mean,
Yeah.
at the end of the day, you want to be respected by your peers.
For sure.
Everybody want to be looked at and say, hey, you know what?
That boy
dude,
doing
he
his
do
thing.
his thing.
For sure.
He do his thing.
For sure.
You know what I mean?
Hey, and when I tell you when I first came in, you know, I came in, Tony was coming in, you know, and he was already doing his thing.
Yeah.
But the thing is, man, when you get that fame, when you get that bread, you can't stop going.
That's
No.
real.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You can't
No.
stop going. They stop.
Hell
They
no.
just
Turn
into
they
Jay-Z
stop.
quick, huh? They don't know how
They
to-
turn into
the
quick.
T.I.
Hell
Oh,
no.
oh,
They
yeah.
don't know how to
Why
rap
I ain't
no
make, but why I ain't make that list though? You know what I'm saying? Why I ain't make, bro? You been on your ass,
Right.
chilling, living a good life.
Right.
I ain't mad at you, but brother, you ain't getting on that list until you get off your ass.
That's real.
And I told my nigga that today. You gotta get off your ass and do something. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just some real talk. You know what I'm saying? So to everybody that didn't make the list, man, we just was really hoping that it motivated you to get up off your ass, come to them shows. I think we did pretty good because
Who
we
did
got
the
him
list?
to. Man, we Jay Williams sent in the list. Tony sent in the list. Allen sent in the list. I did, and it was kind of like a chop and screw thing.
Got you.
That's why Justin Crawford.
Also, a lot
Was
of
low.
feedback from a lot of different breeders in the game.
Yeah, it wasn't
I mean, in
like
Dallas.
when we
Yeah.
put that list together.
But
We,
the thing about I do have to make a correction on something. The thing about Justin Crawford, it was supposed to be an only bully list.
Yeah.
Justin Crawford, a Frenchie breeder, but
He
but
makes
the
so much
community
money.
Yeah.
put, they put his name out there so much.
that it,
So
he
much.
had to be a
That's
It
part.
was just like we
Right.
gotta put him on the list. So honestly, he's not a 15 DFW top type of breeder.
Yeah.
But we had to put him on the list some kind of way.
But I'm just saying, I just realized, so y'all telling me y'all actually did the list?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm saying to think about that. So y'all actually did the list.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
top 15, right? And
Yeah,
then
and
I
we-
didn't see you as, I didn't see Tony number 1, I didn't see Damo number 2, I didn't see Allen number 3. So I gotta respect that.
You
So
know
y'all
what's
actually-
dumb? Hey,
that's
hey,
real.
you know what's
Y'all
dumb?
did the
I
list,
wasn't
and
even
y'all
on my
put it
own
too high.
list.
Yeah.
I wasn't even on my own list.
It
I
wasn't even
wasn't
on
on
our own
there.
list.
That's real.
It was
That's
about-
that's
That's
respect.
It
Yeah,
was
that's
about-
respect.
Yeah.
And like I didn't remember. I didn't send no list. I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't. I looked at what they tweaked and I was like, yeah, I approve.
Oh, now I'm with that.
Same.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then,
I got the
but
list.
because like at the same time, I went and I hollered at people. Like even like we would talk about it. When people came onto the podcast, that's why I didn't go pay attention. You know what I'm saying? That we talked about it on like these people that we interviewed and talked to, bro. Like you know what I'm saying? After these dog shows, after these podcasts, we chopping it up with breeders, asking their opinions, seeing who's their influencers, who is the influencers right now. What's your mode? You know what I'm saying? What you think about certain people? Like, you know what I'm saying? Because sometimes it's not always good to know what's going on. Because then they get out there, hey man, I think they finna pop out with something. I think they finna do a 15 list or something finna happen.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But since nobody knew what was going on,
Come on.
and when I asked you a question like, yo man, what you think about this? Oh man, bro, you really killing the game.
That's dope. I feel
for real?
people gonna give you their honest opinion.
Right. You know what I'm saying? But if you knew,
people start locking in
not
the
staged.
all of a
It's
sudden,
not
let me get
staged.
19 lock-ins.
Exactly.
Yeah.
right? You know,
Trying to get on that list.
you know what I'm saying?
When the first list came out, it had me really, really high on there. I sent the list back to him. I said, hey, I feel like these breeders supposed to go in front of me just based off of
That's real, but I ain't gonna lie.
based off of history and based off of kind of what I've seen them do.
But again,
for
that-
Man, you coulda put-
2021,
Yeah, but
Man,
that's
you coulda
going on the
put-
list
these
though.
breeders
That's-
should go in front of me. I was really high on the original
Yeah,
list.
but
that
I
was
ain't gonna lie.
sent to me.
That's back to that discussion
Man, I
about the
coulda been
branding. though.
15 on
you
that
been
mug.
cooked
I
it
like
this year.
it. You-
As far as your branding and stamping your brand, you know, I mean, real. I mean, I respect that, but you doing your thing right now. You
I
and Soji.
appreciate that.
I'm just
crazy.
I'm just trying to ride this wave.
I feel like the
You
list
know,
is
Alan,
it's maybe not perfect, but it's
I'm
It's a
riding.
good outline.
Alan.
it's
I'm riding your wave.
the word I'm looking for is the word I'm
Soldier
looking for.
little
is-
drop on the first, by the way.
It has a guideline. It does have.
Hey,
a,
you know what? Hold on.
It's not a.
I gotta
through-
talk my
through together
noise right
list.
now.
That's
it
real.
does have a guideline. It does have criteria that that was followed in order to put people on that
That's
list.
real.
So,
And
respect.
and when it comes to like you said, all of us sent in our feedback of what we had. Tony sent in a list. He wasn't on the list. Dominique sent in a list. He wasn't on the list. I sent a list back that felt like I should be a few spots back from where I was.
That's real.
And then they took that feedback and they chopped it up and made a official list. So honestly, I don't see anything wrong with the list. I do think that for 2021, all those breeders you got to respect. You got to respect the work that Roy Gordon has been putting in at number one.
100%.
You got to respect city to city, state to state.
Yeah.
When I might pop up in Florida just on random, maybe last minute, maybe we decided, the week of we're gonna go to Florida.
And then
I'll
too,
pop up.
but check this
Guess
out.
who-
But
guess who
check,
out there? Roy Gordon.
hey, but look
West
though,
Coast,
look,
in the ring,
hey,
winning.
hold on,
With exotic.
Hey,
Winning,
Alan,
though.
Alan, check this out, Alan. So, I think let's go some months back, right? So, how many times when we was going on the road trips, we like, hey, bro, y'all want to ride out to the shows with us?
Yeah.
We finna go on the road trip.
Exactly.
We was it's me and Alan pushing to Ohio by ourselves. We got Sleepy Dre in the back, little Snoopy, and bro, me and Alan, we pushing. Like the second time we went, Dominique went on the third road trip with us, and bro, we went down there both times, solo dolo, no sleep. We jumped out there 14 hours, got to the show, got busy. It's 9:00 at night. Hey, we finna turn right back around. We going right back to the
Road
city.
running.
After
turn
you
back.
got,
After dog time.
After you-
Tony done drove 1 hour. He's sleepy as
Nah,
fuck.
bro.
He like,
Nah.
hey,
Hey, no, look. Nah, time out.
Hey, Alan,
Time out.
he like, I need you to take it over. I'm tired, bro.
Nah,
I'm tired.
nah.
I might drive
no,
two.
look.
I
No,
might
look.
drive two.
No.
And then switch back to him. We got through it however we could get
Real
through
talk,
it.
but look, I always
Check it out.
shit
that
is
first,
not easy.
that first hour on the comeback, I gotta get rest, bro. I can't. Like when we walked out that ring, we walked out that show. I said, bro, I ain't gonna make it because
He hurt back.
man,
fire.
I said I gotta get something.
Right.
But like once I got that, like it was 12. Like, I think Alan got out the road like 1. I rode to about like 10 o'clock.
But that's when you dead tired. You be so tired, you don't even care if the other person you letting drive is sleeping. You
Right.
just want to go sleep. I don't know if he's sleeping. I'm so tired. I'm going to go to sleep.
And
Let's
I
see
do
if I wake
vouch
up.
for that, man. 'Cause
Right.
when we were at the DCF Bull show,
Yeah.
I called that boy. That boy said we in the route.
Yeah.
I called him at 10 o'clock in the morning. He said we here in Florida.
Yeah.
Friday after the show at about 12, 1 o'clock in the morning, I said, where you boys at? He said, shit, we on the way to Fort Worth. Man, I said, God damn. Bro.
God, tripping, bro.
That boy didn't
Hey,
even
we
rest,
snapping.
man.
Like,
check this out, though.
like,
Just got
Check
here and
this
just
out.
burnt off. You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
Tripping.
This is all after they put me under the wheel. I get under the wheel for 30 minutes.
Yeah.
I'm cruising.
Hey, look.
I'm
Here comes the
cruising.
boys.
Let me tell, because I'm finna blame it on you.
Talk to him.
I'm cruising.
Hey, look. Hey, it ain't my fault, bro.
Nah, facts is Tony
I'm cruising.
Facts.
Hey.
I'm cruising. I'm driving the speed limit. Tony say, hey, bro, we gotta
driving
put a
kinda
little
slow.
gas on this thing. 10, 15 minutes in.
Hey.
Next thing you know, I see a state trooper with a big bump on it. You heard me? What big Big Bummer, that joker rolled me. I said, see, Tony.
Hey, look, you don't even understand the severity. Hey, look.
Doing out here?
Hey, look.
What van is this?
Hey,
Where I
look.
get this van?
Time out. You got Stevie J in the car like. Hey.
Hey, man. Oh, yeah, I used to drive trucks. I used to drive trucks about 3-4 years ago. I got this. Boy, 2 hours heat. Oh,
Hey,
man, yeah.
no, he don't hit you with that. He be like, say, man. Say, man, in my back, man. Y'all, say, man.
Yeah,
Hey,
it's crazy.
we had some, hey.
Get off my boy Stevie Dre,
Hey.
man. Get off my boy Dre, man. Let my boy make it, man.
My boy be out there treating, bro.
So y'all
Hey.
boys hitting Memphis? Y'all hitting Memphis on the 31st?
Nah, I wish. I can't, man. I got something to take care of, though. But shout out to Alan McCoy, man. They doing their thing out there.
Yeah, man.
It's
Big
like
up to
3
Alan.
shows that day, bro. And I'm not gonna lie, I was booked for both. I gotta send somebody their money back, so I got you.
Same.
Like a lot of times. That's another thing too.
Hey, look, y'all can send that money back for the Dequann. You can.
Nah, I'm just saying, 'cause there's so many shows, bro.
Yeah.
Like, you know what
you
I mean?
can book us. We will come.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, send
for
us.
sure. Hey,
Send us.
come holler at my boys. They'll be
Yeah,
there. But it's just so
we'll
many
pull up.
shows, man. You know, I be want to be everywhere. You spread yourself thin and don't realize,
For sure.
damn, I done did that. Oh, I did it too.
I'm not gonna lie. I wish we had
Allen show, shout
a
out
bully calendar
Yeah.
for the
an
shows.
official
I
bully
wish we
calendar.
had that
Yeah.
because
Nah, them
I
shows
want to
be
hit both of the shows on the 31st.
man. Them shows popping up.
Yeah, and shout out to Money Train. That's another show going down in Georgia. I'm supposed to do that with Lil Boosie, so that's back to back. Georgia.
Yeah.
and
Why
Memphis.
every time a show being thrown, it's always another show thrown right?
Cause nobody paying attention. They just going with what
I
they.
mean, at the end of the day, it's spread throughout the country. We talking about the country now, so it's
Yeah.
like, I mean,
Yeah.
Like, cause
it's
even if
not
you got a
raining
show
over
in
here, it's
Florida,
raining over
Some
there, so
couldn't
it's
make
like-
it to Cali.
but they can make it to Georgia. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or you in Texas, you know what I'm
we
saying? You
got
can't
too
make.
many. We got too many people with booking venues too. That's why. That's another reason.
Yeah.
I mean, let's
It's
just throw that out
overbooking,
there.
like-
yeah, we got
like
too many
they-
people who think they can just get a flyer and pay for some people to come. Listen, I don't care. Listen, we need to stop approving everybody's show.
Yeah.
I'm being real, and not
There's
because
some
we
type of code to
want to
this,
pick
yeah.
and choose who we rock with. But I'm saying, like, if you put the list together and that list consists of people that we all can agree on, yo, they putting in work.
Yeah.
The shows should be the same way. I know the shows that I gotta hit
Yeah.
to put my boy Harlem Night on the map.
Facts.
You know what shows you gotta hit to go to put Soji on the map. Like, yo, that show is important. The Florida show is important. The Cali show is
Because
important.
I'm gonna put this out here. You
We
know,
got too many shows.
I'm gonna put this out here. You know, it's the Bully Speeding podcast is a vibe, and we gonna grow the vibe, and we gonna throw us a show.
Absolutely.
As you
Feel me?
should.
But you see,
You know
you
what I'm
said
saying?
we gonna do this and we gonna do. You got steps, you got goals,
Yeah.
you got objectives.
Yeah.
A lot of these people ain't got objectives. They just be like, oh, yo, my man got 60,000 square foot. I'm about to just put it. I'm about to make a flyer.
Let's
like,
get it.
Nah,
I'll be like,
Nah, that's facts.
You know,
Hey,
you know,
hey,
you know
about
what it
2
is?
years ago-
This what happened. Everybody come to these shows and it look easy.
it looks
Look-
easy.
You know what I'm
easy.
saying? Like it look
And they
mad
think everybody
easy.
making
And
money.
they like, look, man, they counting heads and they counting pockets and they going. 300 people came in,
They told
had
you, what's up with
$25.
it, boy?
Boom, 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 boom. Yo, each booth
So,
for
so
this,
what's
this, and
happening?
this. And then guess what? When it's time to throw that show, when it's time to put in that real pain and that work, and it's time to go get them trophies, and them trophies cost $6,000. You know what I'm
And
saying?
them booths cost
and
you
those,
this,
and those
right.
booths and that venue cost you this, and then they're like, oh yeah, sir, and don't forget we need insurance
Hey,
for this,
bang,
this, and
bingo.
that. Oh, and don't forget who's gonna poop, scoop, and this and that. And this the thing when you throw a show and everybody leave, and it's just you
hey,
and that
you
venue.
You gotta
I
clean
got
that.
it.
Hold on.
Hey,
What?
Hey, you gotta clean that.
When
Hey.
everybody leave, and you do
Yo,
you
I
the
gotta-
only one?
Yeah, 30. I got a request, man.
Yeah.
Somebody want to come talk about the list? Mike, where you at? Mike, MC. I know you said you wanted to talk a little bit. You want to speak your piece? Yeah.
Come on down.
Yeah, come
go
on
speak
down.
your piece.
Come on down.
You know, you ain't got to get
Welcome
out.
to the
You know, just
Spitting podcast.
yeah. He want to speak his piece a little bit. So
Look, I wasn't trying to speak no piece, but we was just talking about the list.
yeah. You know.
Talk to
Yeah.
him.
Basically, I was just trying to see like what the guidelines were to getting people on the list. Like, was it production? Was it popularity? Was it like studs getting locked in or dogs produced? That's what I wanted to see. But I was seeing people on the list that were like real popular, but ain't producing dogs.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Not saying I should be on the list because I'm doing my own thing. You know what I'm saying? I ain't really caring who I'm like if I'm on the list. But if we talking about the list,
Why not
then-
curve you? Why not curve?
I think all that's
Because-
tied together. I didn't do the list, but I think all that played a part. I mean, I think it's safe
Yeah,
to say that, right?
yeah, definitely. All that played a part. It was, like I told him when I talked to MC, I told him, I say it was it was criteria. You know what I'm saying? Like we had influencers, we had people that travel. We talking about production. We talking about stud credits. We talking about their influence on the community.
Absolutely.
Their branding. You know what I'm saying?
Influence is bigger than everything.
Yeah, and so that's and not saying that influence and branding takes plays a big part, but I'm gonna use June as a focal point because even though June may not produce a lot of dogs this year. But his influence on other people and people buying dogs off, buying puppies off his page,
like
selling stuff
exactly.
other people.
100%.
Like he promote the Spittin' Bully podcast. But John,
he on here right now. He on live right now.
Tell June like, hey, yo, Brody.
He said nationwide for 6 years straight.
Yeah, but hey, tell Brody.
Since we on the topic of June, Rumble in the Jungle 2.0.
Absolutely.
September 11th.
Hold on, man. Let me finish my point.
Hey, preach back.
So June, I love you, brother. But hey, man, I know you want to stay generic, man. Just let us do our thing. Put that fire, that controversy. I'm messing with you, but now, man, June really be doing this thing for us, man. He support the Bully Spittin' podcast, and you know what I'm saying, like. Without him making some of the posts, some of the people wouldn't know us. You know what I'm saying? So he's a real impact. I mean,
but I'm saying the list was what was the list? What was the name of the list?
It was top breeders of 2021.
Okay.
So I'm gonna tell you,
okay.
Just from people talking to me. You know what I'm saying? Because as soon as the list come out, I'm seeing and I make a post and I said, what is this? What is this based off of? Is it based off production? Because to me, I feel like the top breeders that's gonna be on that list, production should be number one.
I think that should be the top producers of 2021. Breeder and producer ain't the same. In my eyes, anyway.
Well, if not number one, it should hold the most weight.
That's
you know
what
I'm saying. So if you on a 10-point scale, you know what I'm saying, like the most weight, the weight on that scale should be production, because that's the business, that's the nature of what we in. Like,
but I look at that a little different. I see it's my thing. Because we talking about breeders. Breeders is that's people that's putting together dogs to blah 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 do this.
But
you're talking about who's producing the most hitters. Who produced the best hitters of 2021.
That's what count.
Yeah, but it's not that. We could did a list for who got the top hitters of 2021.
We talking about top breeders. We ain't talking about top hype men. But
all of that goes into being a breeder. But
I'm saying the number, like my man said,
like right
the
now,
number. Now, hold on. The number one reason that we breed dogs is to what? To produce.
So tell me this. Hold on. If I said, tell me I bred, right? Let's say I bred 100 dogs and I sold 100 dogs for 100,000 a piece, right? And they were all terrible.
Okay.
Am I still the number one breeder? Let's say I made 100 million this year breeding dogs. But they all look like reindeers.
But we're talking about producing hitters. But we all know when we say produce hitters, this man right here produce hitters.
Exactly.
You
see the emphasis on that? We need to do a list that emphasizes, this list is for the people that's producing
hitters. We know
hitters.
what breeders are. We're not talking about hype men, dog. We're not talking about top judges at a show. We're not talking about top MCing in the show. We talking about
but that's like saying
breeders.
Listen, that's like saying who the hottest dog of 2021 and who the best producer of 2021. I guarantee them they're two different dogs. I guarantee they won't be the same dog.
It's a difference. I feel like we have to get a little spicier because everybody's saying they have a problem with the list, but we got to speak about specifics.
Okay, look.
What spot? Who's not supposed to be there?
I said I said June Williams. That's
your opinion. I mean,
no, listen. Right. And I'm gonna tell you why. My theory on it and what the feedback I'm getting from it. June Williams, awesome for bully breed. Period. He been in the game forever, but it's when we say June Williams, I'm thinking the title 2021.
Have you seen Kilo in person?
Yes, I have. I've seen Kilo 3 times. 2 times in person.
So if you looking at money bags. You looking at Lil Bag, and you looking at Kilo. We ain't talking about the females, because all the females is males. All the females in June Yard is males.
He produced some she-males, but we talking about the breeders of 2021. I watched this live the other day. Those dogs are older, right? Am I mistaken?
Nah, he got
between like 8 months and 3 years. So they fall in there.
Okay.
Some in there.
Yeah. Okay. But me personally, I feel when I say hitters, I'm talking about males. Like Zoo, he produced Zoo.
Big pressure.
You gotta. I'm not saying you're wrong,
but I'm telling you my point of it. You know what I'm saying? And then if we want to get on the topic of number one, Roy Gordon.
Talk to him.
I haven't seen a hitter off of West Coast.
But see, again, that's all your opinion. What I'm saying is, we're not saying you're wrong, or we're not saying you're right.
Listen,
I'm just saying that's your opinion.
You keep saying, let me explain my opinion.
For sure.
If there was hitters off of West Coast, we would know about it. It would be publicized. We would know that's a West Coast production.
But you also got to think that West Coast is not an old dog. West Coast, just about all West Coast puppies, they're just about puppies. I don't think West Coast might have about 7 months.
I feel like one thing you have to take into account.
Because Soji, when you post his pups, those are guaranteed hitters, bro.
Shout out to GA.
But I feel like one thing that we have to talk about
a little later
with Roy is that I've been in this game 6 going on 7 years. When you talk about Roy, I remember when exotics weren't in the ring at all. Roy was the first person I've seen put an exotic in the ring and champ him out.
And win.
And champ him out.
You have to put respect on it.
Don't get me wrong. His marketing.
So it's all around.
When it comes to promoting a stud, I would say he is number one.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying?
Okay.
That's what I would say. He is number one in promoting.
Let me say this, because this is where all the back and forth come. Define breeder.
That's
it.
That's my point. Define breeder.
Because everybody's going to have a different. Matter of fact, I think me and Quan had a little something over this before. Because when I defined as a breeder, when he defined as a breeder, it was different. You know what I'm saying? And it was like, I'm saying this is a breeder, right? Like you can't call yourself a breeder unless you do these things. You do an AI, you up a litter, you do this, and that. And then other people have other criteria. So for you, define in a sentence, define breeder.
Because that's what I'm saying.
But hold on. Can we pause 1 second? We got June Williams as a call in. We got a call in from June Williams right here. June Williams is on the line right now.
I'm talking about production.
Exactly.
Like when we say, we talking about lock-ins. And June, when I say this, no disrespect, I would say you are the number one. When it's saying hosting shows, you're that guy. Now we want to talk about. Hold on, listen.
I'm not number one when it comes to hosting shows. Let me tell you something.
I'm just saying, we talking about opinions, bro. We talking about opinions.
Your opinion is cool. But let me tell you this, bro. I produced over half of my yard, bro. I produced over half of my yard. I got 10 dogs, 10 hard dogs at that.
No, for sure. 7
out of 10 of my dogs are produced. I got 3 bitches that's 11 months.
Talk to him.
Say, bro, out of all that, bro, Kilo a little bit over 2. Kilo just now starting to drop litters because I sold Kilo when he was a puppy. I bought Kilo back when he turned 2 years old. Since I had Kilo got over 50 lock-ins, bro. Y'all boys need to do y'all homework, bro. Y'all see what y'all want to see. Say, bro, I got a major impact. Listen to me.
I'm listening to you, bro. But I've been listening to you.
I got a major impact all around the world, bro. When they talk about June, they talk about Bags Blood.
Ooh, this is gonna be the best show ever.
Anything that come out for Bags Blood, bro, you got shoulders, you got neck, you got muscle, you got rear, you got body, you got girth, you got dome, and you got a beautiful ass look, bro, whether it's your style of dog or not. And it come on small ass frames.
But we
can do program for program.
Like I said, the list was top 2021. That's all I was saying. Yeah. For you to be that high, I don't feel like that's just my opinion.
For sure.
So I'm not saying he is a bad breeder. I'm not saying he's not doing this thing. But when I say this, I'm saying Roy is number one producing a stud. That's just my opinion. So if we talking about different categories to make a top breeder, so I would put him number one in that category. June, I would put him as far as putting the show together and doing something for the breed. He number one in that category.
But his program is locked in solid. That's the whole thing. When you talking about years of working. Yeah. When you talk about generations,
we're not talking about years.
Talking 2021.
We talking 2021.
But this what leads up until now.
But when you talking about June, you talking about selling stud credits. But I also thought that meant the most relevancy in 2021. Promoting studs for folks.
21 relevant.
That's everybody.
It really was who was putting the groundwork.
We're not talking about selling stud credits for somebody else. I'm saying if we talking about top breeders of 2021, all I want to say, I want to see the production now. I don't want to see nothing, hear nothing about
in a site that has something to do with producing.
Define the word breeder. One sentence define breeder.
Bruh, I got
So are you going to ask
production all
everybody on
over
the panel, or
world.
are you just asking me?
I'm starting with you. We can
Okay,
go down the
top-
line if we need to.
I say,
Let's go down the line. You know, I can start first if that's cool. You know, when we say define breeder, somebody that impacts the community and that produce fire ass dogs.
Okay.
that's
Simple.
Oh,
Yeah.
I
you agree
agree.
with me?
I agree.
See,
Yeah.
now that's
But it's
where I'm
really
different
two
at.
sentences.
That's where I'm
agree.
different at.
Man,
Hey, this is where I'm different at.
Give you one
Because
sentence.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I think that a lot of us miss simplicity. Like a breeder is simple. A breeder is somebody that put two dogs together and breed dogs. Like if I pick this, I want this dog. Simple. Now we're looking at a producer. Somebody
But
who's
that's
known for
producing.
that. No, that's not. That's breeding. Look at the dictionary. Look at what breeding is.
but
Like
what
a
we
breeder.
asking? We asking
It's
about
simple.
breeder. We
Y'all,
asking
listen,
breeder.
everybody want to be Albert Einstein when it comes to breeding and can't count.
All right.
Right?
Well,
Listen,
we could
I'm
keep.
just saying.
So we
But-
could,
Breeder, we need to
we
stop
get-
using the simple words to try to define something that's supposed to be
so what is
impactful.
producing? This is
But
Okay.
I'm saying,
So,
like,
all
yo,
right. And
like,
so-
okay,
and
do you
that-
make beats? Yeah, I make beats. Okay, is Quincy Jones a producer? Is Dr. Dre? Oh yeah, that nigga's a producer. He make hits. Like that's
Okay.
different.
All right, so-
Breeder is just it's simple.
I
Like
got you,
people breed
Quan.
Pekingese and all that. They breed.
So we
Like,
talking-
So
but-
Tone want to run
okay.
it
but
back.
we talking about
You gonna run it
We're
back?
talking
producers. They
about
make
the top
hitters.
then, right? So we're
you
talking
gonna run
about
it back. Go
producing.
ahead.
We're not talking about. That's what we're talking about producing, right?
Right.
It's the top, right? The top quality, right?
The person
So
that
we're not
has
just
the
But
best
now we're talking
production.
about. But now we're
But
talking
see-
about top quality. Now we're talking about quality. That don't
Yeah.
have nothing to do
Within-
with being
within
a
our
breeder.
list,
You can
man,
be a
we
breeder
was-
and breed
We're talking
fast.
about top.
It was more
I
with,
think
with
it
us
all
in the
plays a
list,
part.
man. It was more of popping. Like it was more popping. Who's putting on for their camp? Who's doing
influencing?
everything they need to do to get their camp scene? Because
that notoriety.
yeah, the notoriety of
Is
you know what I'm
it
saying?
most influential?
Yeah, that played a big
Basically,
part.
yeah.
That played a big
That
part.
play- that
So
played
like
a big part of-
how I explained it to Mike Gallegos over there. I told him, bro. I said when you come to Texas, when you from Houston, when you looking into Dallas Fort Worth, what are some of the breeders that you talk about? You know what I'm saying? If we're in Florida, what are some of the breeders that talk about in the DFW area?
That's facts.
If we're in New
No,
York,
facts.
you know
And
what I'm saying?
and I get that part.
And so
But it was just a whole confusion everybody had. That's why it got so spread like wildfires, because nobody knew what was the qualifications
and that's
for being top breeder.
and that's cool.
That's
bro.
all I'm
and
saying.
I know you we may go back and forth on this, and I say this again. Brody, you know what I'm saying? June is definitely a big influence in this game.
100%.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
And so,
but
not-
when you
not
say
only a
that,
big-
don't say I'm disrespectful.
oh, yo,
like
you're
trying
not.
to
You're,
convince me
no,
that.
you're not disrespectful.
Yeah.
No, you're not disrespectful.
Yeah, no, I've been
you know what I'm
watching
saying?
June for a long time, and
And
that's-
I bought my first dog from June. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, June is a great homie, a great breeder. He does what he does for his style of dog, and that's what he do. He a great guy for that. You know what I'm saying? But you know, June is a Megatron when it comes to influencing the community and engaging people into the environment that we done created today. You know, and I'm gonna say this: without June Williams, bro, this community wouldn't be what it is today.
That's real.
You feel me?
That's for Dallas.
And
for sure.
because
Killing it.
like I'm gonna tell you, bro, the game was hidden. It wasn't told. You know what I'm saying?
It sure wasn't.
Yeah, boy, you had to find. You had to go
Oh-wee.
find people. You
Yeah.
feel me?
Yeah.
And then like, and I
Talk
tell
about
you,
it.
You damn near had to join the camp.
And I sit on the and I could sit on and contest to this. I pulled up a homie when I was a college brat. You feel me? And I pulled up to June house. He'll have a laptop. He'll have a phone. He'll have another phone. He'll be deleting, texting on live, all at the same in the same conversation. You feel me? And talking and picking up dog poop. You know what I'm saying? So bro, when I say people gotta understand, like, you know what I'm saying? He told me, bro, they not gonna like you first. You know what I'm saying? They not gonna like you first. You know what I'm saying? So they gonna go against the grain and then they gonna come. Right now, like with the Bully Spitting podcast, they going against the grain. You know what I'm saying? And so and that's why the list is so not so important, but it plays a key part in what we doing. It waking everybody up. Now when we drop that 2022,
we might not be on that list.
I ain't gonna lie.
I'm gonna be on.
I've
we gotta
seen
keep
so
grinding.
many people from the DFW post their dogs.
Never.
Besides this week, never.
That's it.
Never. I'm
Y'all
talking about
go-
people coming out the
I'm
woodwork.
gonna tell y'all real talk. This what the list did for the DFW. Like we could talk about who on it, who not on it, who made it, who did it. You know what I'm saying? Big pressure applied to DFW. Everybody that's out here. You know what I'm saying? What it did. You know what I'm saying? You know I'm always on my positive kick.
Right.
What it did from a positive aspect.
Talk to him.
It made the rest of the country in the world look at DFW. It made everybody, because I'm going to tell you, I looked at the list and was like, yo, who is that? I got to go to Instagram, pull up date, boom, 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 boom. Yo, who is this? Yo, who is this person right here? The Exotic Bully Plug. I don't know if I ever really checked him. Now I'm at his house.
Right. No,
I'm
and
at his house. I'm like, yo, I'm at one of the top 15 breeders' houses, and I'm looking at it, and I'm like, and I said, hey, yo, I think he should be moved up on the list. And I
God,
nobody else.
Hey, when we pulled up to the Bully Plug house, bro, and I'm sitting here with Mikey, bro, and I promise you, I'm not lying to you. He walked into the house. He shocked me with some stuff he got in there. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm, bro.
Yo, but that list made everybody look over here, and that's good.
And I'm gonna tell you, and I'm gonna say this now. If y'all don't think Marco is a major player,
Hey,
I'm gonna tell you something.
Hey, I seen that little chocolate.
Marco
Not even just the chocolate.
Nah,
Go, hey,
Bape daughter,
bro.
This daughter, Usachi daughter, Fat Boy daughter,
Bape
this
daughter.
stud,
Hey,
this stud.
hey, I'm gonna tell you like this.
He had a whole
got
Sharpay in there and a fluffy. Yo, I swear, yo, he had a Sharpay
I'm
and
gonna tell you
a
something.
fluffy. I said, yo,
I'm gonna
he
tell
really
you
gets
something.
it.
At first, I was side myself like, man, shit, this motherfucker. Hey, I'm with the shit too.
Yo,
you know what I'm saying?
yo.
And so when
Tony,
going to stage.
But Tony, I said, hey man, how much is this girl right here, man? You know, I was in there like I was shopping.
Yeah, bro.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, this is a once in a lifetime. I pulled up.
Real
I said, so I need this shit. How much is right here?
Yeah, real
like,
talk,
I can
bro.
put around for like
Because
7. I'm like,
facts.
say no more.
And bro, and I promise you, bro, like he made me say, yeah, I gotta go and I gotta put more production out there.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I got some hard ass production, you know what I'm saying? No cap. But it was like, oh, I can't let up.
Yeah, I got to tweak a little more.
I can't let up.
But that list, good, bad, or indifferent, you know what I'm saying? Whether somebody on it, not on it, or whatever the case may be, that list made people look. I'm from Cali, live in Cali. Like I would have never really looked deep into DFW like that to find out who the top breeders are.
100%.
Like, yo, I touched down. I'm like, Tony. Yo,
hey, he hit me, bro. Mike really hit me. Good. I'm sitting in. I'm literally leaving from setting up at the Arlington Expo, and I pulled up to the house. I went and got some Chicken Express, and I'm sitting on the couch. I'm finna really just crash out. And I get a call. Mike say, "Hey, bro, I'm in the city, bro. You know what I'm saying? Trying to see some dogs." I say, "Shit, let's get busy."
Yeah, nah. Hey. And much respect, cause real talk. He dropped everything, man.
Literally.
You know what I'm saying? Like, literally everything. Like, when we got in the car to go pull off, you know what I'm saying? At first, I was like, damn, yo, he got his food in the car. He must have cleaned his car out or something like that.
Yeah.
I picked a box of chicken up. It was still hot.
Yeah.
I was like, yo, your chicken's still hot. He's like, yeah, I was about to eat, but you know what I'm saying? Forget that, man. We gonna see some dogs. Like, he showed his whole dinner to the side. I said, yo, that's real. That's real right there. Much salute, much respect to you on that. But that list making people look over here. I'm over here like, I'm like, who that? Oh, I gotta get on Instagram. I'm like, man, I gotta make sure I follow these 15 people so I can see what they got going on. I even tried to. That list made me go and ask how much was one of these person's dogs, because now I want to get a dog from him.
Yeah. And for that list, man, I wanna go harder now.
You ain't getting TikTok.
Like I'm in the mode, like, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm finna turn this thing up even more. Like, boy, hey, if you don't like me now,
June want to tap in again. We got June on here.
What's up, June?
Hey, June, you're not finna take over our show, June. June, you're not finna take over our show, June.
This is what people fail to realize, dog. I stopped breeding. I almost stopped breeding a little bit, bro. Just not overbreeding like I used to do, bro, because I had to go back to work. I never stopped having hard, solid females that we know gonna produce. They got the blood. They got everything that they need, bro. So we never fell behind. So now that I don't have to work, but you gotta understand the position that I'm about to really get back, like the gear that I'm really finna kick in, dog. Yeah. Like, bro, like all listening to all this. Some people can say it's just OP, but a lot of people hate, bro. Like seriously, dog. A lot of people be hating, dog. And I know.
Hey, June, I'm not hating on you, big dog. You know what I'm saying?
People gonna say, "Oh, I'm just speaking my opinion." People just hate that it's me. But, bro, y'all gotta understand, bro. Everybody can't just sit back and just breed dog after dog after dog.
Hey, June, but really, you like the Cowboys, man.
Yeah.
You the American best team.
Like I say, dropping a bunch of puppies. Say, bro, y'all never see these dogs again. You never see them past the puppy stage.
Facts.
Because they don't even care about their own production. They don't even see their own production no more. All they see is a whole bunch of puppies. I sold a bunch of puppies. How many people can really show that they dogs is really producing past the puppy stage besides most of the people that's on that list?
Yeah.
But everybody else, I'm not gonna say everybody, but most people, bro, they just dropping puppies, slanging puppies, bragging about how much they sold puppies for. How many people can really say they produce more than one hitter, bro? I produced litter bags on my very first litter. They said that they complained about that. Oh, that was luck. He'll never do that again. I produced Kilo. I bought Kilo back. Kilo taken off. Guess what? Now he ain't did nothing in 2000 and what? Nigga, I got 8 bad. I ain't even gonna cuss out here. I got 8 bad emails.
Man, let that shit go, June. Stop playing with
I
it.
have to work. I'm gonna show y'all something. Just so when we go into 2022, I'm gonna show y'all something, bro. I really know how to breathe, bro. This is not no. Oh, I'm gonna go buy something hot and I'm gonna go breathe to what's hot and I'm just gonna sell it because it's hot, because it's Merle, it's lilac, it's chocolate, it's this, it's that, and that's what people want to buy. I'm talking about holding on to stuff and keeping dogs and show people that what you produce is gonna turn out, it's gonna work for other people. Bro, I got stuff in Canada, I got stuff in London, bro, I got stuff all overseas, bro, and all around the world, bro. Like y'all, bro, these people is crazy, bro. Y'all,
hey, blessings, June.
We'll
You hear me?
see about this 2020, and
Hey.
it's just a list.
Yeah, bro, it's blessings though, bro.
That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
yeah.
Though. It's just a list.
Yeah.
And it's everybody, like I say, man, like,
It's opinions, bro.
hey, like
Yeah.
June, bro. And I'm going to dap you up. I'm going to be at the Rumble in the Jungle, by the way, for sure.
Shout out to the Rumbling Jungle
I'ma be
2.0,
make sure y'all come
September
out
11th.
September
One of the
11th.
hottest shows in Texas. Well, the hottest show in the world. You hear me? We want you to come from China, Portugal, wherever you
And
from,
look,
man.
what
Pull
we
up,
say?
pop
One
out.
of, one of the things.
And look,
is
I
that
say that, and I
if you,
say that
if you
to
got
say
a
this,
problem
bro.
with anybody on the list, one-on-one stack out.
Big pressure.
1K.
Call him
in the
back.
jungle.
And I say that to say this, man.
In the
I'm going to
jungle.
still dap
It's that,
up
bro.
June, and I'm going to
It's
still
simple as
support
that.
him.
We got one-on-one $1,000 stack outs. We got one-on-one $5,000 stack outs. I got hardest dog in the DFW. I got the hardest dog in Texas. I got the hardest dog out of state. Bro, I got so many challenges, so many wars. I got the Merle War. Bro, I got so many stack outs. Like, it's no reason for everybody to be at this uproar.
Hey, we gonna need, we gonna need the fire department out there, boy.
That's really finna turn up the show, though.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
Hey,
to
really
me,
hey,
I think that-
if you
I
not,
want to get up here when we get a
hey,
chance.
September 11th.
DNA Kennels want to get up here when we get
Hey,
a chance.
let's.
DNA. He want to come out the closet. Where he at?
I just spoke my piece.
He out there.
D, let's go, baby.
Hey, and
All right,
for
June.
sure, June.
Appreciate you,
Listen,
June.
I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be 100 with you. Like, regardless if we agree or don't agree, like,
It's
don't
love.
look at it. Yes, I'm saying, like,
Yeah, don't look at what I'm saying,
I'm talking
like-
about. I'm talking about me to you, like, cause
Yeah.
I respect that you got your opinion. Even if you're like, if you were saying this about me, I say the same shit to you right now. Like,
No, for sure.
you know what I'm saying? Say what you say, and that's cool. I mean, the respect is there as long as men. You feel me? But you
Yeah.
gonna feel how you feel. I feel how I feel. You know what I mean? Now, obviously, a lot of us might agree more with June. That's why he is on the list. But that don't.
No, I'm not.
That-
look, I'm
but-
not saying that he shouldn't be on
You're
the
talking
list.
about the number. You're talking.
I'm
Let's be
just
clear.
saying
Let's
the
be clear.
number.
You're talking about how
That's
high it
all
was.
I'm saying.
But at the end of the day, I mean, that's how you feel.
That's just
how
how
you
I feel.
But
Right.
I feel like shit. I mean, like he put his work in for sure. But I get what you.
Stevie
come from.
over there
You know what I'm
slacking
saying?
this.
And just as a man.
You over there
Yeah, for
slacking.
sure.
But I
Ain't my
get,
man in the
where
church.
he
Hey
at.
man,
for
and
sure.
shout out to everybody on the list. And
You know that
I'm
motherfucker
finna
gonna
go.
try to be
You
number
can
one
have
that
my
shit, too.
spot.
So
You
shout
know
out to
what I'm saying?
June.
Hey,
Make sure y'all follow me on Instagram at Bundo Bullies. That's BAUNDO
Bondo. Hey,
_Bullies.
hey, hold on before you leave. Hold on,
Bondo
Bondo. Hold on before you leave.
What's
I
that?
met Bondo last year. He was talking that shit on that table, man.
Oh yeah, I was talking my shit.
Yeah, man. And hey, man, we want you back.
Yeah.
We want no, big fella. I don't think you understand, big fella. We want you back. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
what,
but shit show.
Hey, what the old boy Tim on Temptations? Yeah, we want you back. Yeah,
I'ma be back
we want,
for sure.
Yeah, we want you back. So I want you
I
to
can't
know.
never talk. If I'm there, I'm gonna be talking that
Yeah,
shit.
and I want you, man. Big pressure.
But that's I mean, that's where it go to, bro.
All right, let's go.
You,
All right.
Influence, man, that shit is on the same scale as love and hate. As long as you got
Make
one
sure,
of them
hey,
two
but
things,
before
man,
anybody
you
leave
good.
though, make sure you go to YouTube. Go subscribe to the Bully Spitting Avenue, the Bully Spitting Podcast. Tune in. Go to the Stevie Dre channel. If you haven't subscribe to the channel. All right? Real talk. Make sure. Hey, I'm looking at y'all. I'm looking at y'all phones. You know what I'm saying? Y'all highlight a pink. All y'all out there, make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. You know what I'm saying? And get busy. All right. Back to the top.
DNA Kennels.
DNA
Speak
Kennels
your
on
piece.
here, man.
What up?
Shout out to DNA, man. My boy Mike, DNA Dante Morales. Shout out to me, called me this morning, man. And I appreciate them words of encouragement, dog, because I really needed them. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? Because they was needed. I feel like I was battling with a demon. You know, it was like a demon. It was on my back, and I couldn't explain myself. You know what I'm saying? Because you had somebody you had to have somebody that walked through your shoes. You feel me?
Right there.
You know what I'm saying? And so he could understand how I feel without us having this long, deep conversation. He could, you know what I'm saying? Because really, be honest with you, I haven't talked to nobody about it. You know what I'm saying? He hit me, was like, T, you know what I'm saying? I know what you're going through right now. You know what I'm saying? I can see, you know what I'm saying, where your frustration at. You feel me?
Yeah.
And I was like, man, this motherfucker right here.
But check it out. We got
I can tell you ain't want
Dante
to talk
right here.
about it. I can tell I kind of
Dante.
approach you out of nowhere with it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like we were talking about something else.
Yeah.
But before we got the phone, I had to let you know what it is, bro. I'm always try to